using AI to coach me as a coach.
Go ahead,
So
elaborate a little bit.
so one of the things that I do, so in my prompt when I'm doing an analysis of calls, is I have an entire prompt for please analyze coach effectiveness. And I actually say, in fact, maybe I'll just read a little bit of the prompt to you because it's so good. So
Just read a
part
little bit, but give us the high level. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things that I talk about coach effectiveness, evaluating my effectiveness as a coach based on the following criteria. What was the quality of the questions did I ask? Did I ask open-ended and thought-provoking questions? Did I challenge the client appropriately? Did I challenge their assumptions, beliefs, actions, all of those things, and identify moments where I could have challenged the client more. So it'll actually come up with a list of when the client said this, here's what you did say, and here's what you could have said.
Yeah. The
Uh,
could have said is like particularly awesome.
yeah, yeah. And then did I demonstrate active listening as I was listening? Did I pause appropriately? Did I go without interruption? Now, why did I pick those three things? Because those are the feedback. So, like when I'm debriefing myself, because by the way, if you want to be a masterful coach, reflect on every call, right? And before I would do it, I would try to remember what I did. And it's like, oh, I feel like I could have challenged the client more. I feel like I could have paused a little bit more. I could have been listening a little bit more effectively.
And now you have actual data that's telling you like, hey, this is how and where, right?
After every call.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
probably the
honestly,
best way to do it. In fact, CMC has it on our list, our roadmap to incorporate some of that into our coaching chain, where coaches are coaching one another in a circle so they can improve in their coaching and gain confidence, and they're getting feedback from a human, but they can also get feedback from an AI. That's part of our roadmap to do exactly what you're doing there.
yeah, yeah. And the thing that I love is that it will actually tell me what I could have said differently. And it's surprisingly good. I'm like, really? This is like
I've done that, and it's particularly powerful. I've also done a version of this where it's not the call, it's the email. Hey, evaluate this email based on this transcript. How would you like tell me to improve this email? And it's like, don't say this because that could be considered this way. I'm like, that's true. And then it's like, you said this, but you meant this. I'm like, no, I didn't. I meant this. So, but like some really good tips and thoughts. But one of the challenges with this, Rob, is there is a huge rabbit hole. I want to talk about this next with you. Like the rabbit hole potential of AI, I think is massive